Welcome back to another episode of Big Bear Boxing Squad, episode number 37. The conversation I want to get into today is about Devin Haney and the reason why I think he should probably go ahead and move up to the 140-pound weight division and actually probably forget about the George Kambosos fight. Let's get into a clip about what Jake Paul and Devin Haney had to say face-to-face, and also Devin Haney and George Kambosos, what they had to say face-to-face after Devin Haney defeated Jojo Diaz.
Title, and here's George Kambosos.
Right win, and now we can talk.
He says we can talk. Sergio thinks that George Kambosos should be the favorite against you if you guys fight. Your response to that?
Well, he has most of the belts, so I have no problem with him being a favorite. At the end of the day, we got to go in there and settle it. Numbers don't matter when it comes to that, so let's just do it. That's all I care about.
George, you wanted to see an entertaining fight from Devin Haney. Did you see that tonight?
Look, I'll give him his props. You know, at times he looked very sharp, and he boxed brilliant. That's his game. He boxes nicely. So styles make fights, and if we make it happen, it's gonna be an exciting fight. But now we can talk.
Not good, bro.
We gotta get some training in. We've been missing each other, but we gotta get it in.
We'll do it in Vegas probably. I'll pop out or something.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bro, what's good with this fight, bro, with George, bro?
Man, we need to make it happen.
We need to make it happen. Who else? George, bro. I don't know who's in charge of making this fight happen. All y'all media, send the message to George, bro. I'm friends with both of these guys, but that fight needs to happen. Let's get it done.
It's a huge fight for boxing.
Yeah.
It's a fight that the boxing fans want to see, the world wants to see.
100%.
And, I'm ready to do it.
Let's fucking go. All right, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
I'll link you.
Oh yeah.
My guy.
Before I get into the whole moving up to 140, you can hear in the clips, especially the first clips where Devin Haney and George Kambosos was actually talking after the Jojo Diaz fight, which was an amazing fight. And actually the George Kambosos and the Teo fight was an amazing fight too. But this would have been such a big standout to us. It's like almost like watching a movie. You get the first one, and then you get the sequel. So this would have been a big sequel that the fans would have actually got to enjoy, and I think it would have been better than the first one. But the reason why I think he should move up to the 140-pound division is because he might have more opportunities. I think Regis Prograis, he seems like a fighter that'll fight anybody, and I'm not too sure about Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is undisputed, but I think Josh Taylor may. I think he got a fight coming up sometime this year. But I think he'll probably step up. So that'll leave some vacancies on some of those belts. And Regis Prograis, and I think that he's the next man in line at super middleweight, welterweight division. And I think Devin Haney can actually get a chance to go up there and claim some of those belts and get some of those bigger fights. And but I think him sticking around in the 140-pound weight division from what I have seen and studied and looked up and did my own homework before running my mouth, Devin Haney, to me, he's been the only one that's been pressing a lot of fighters, even Tank, even Teo, even he pressing Kambosos as of now. He pressed what's another fighter that he pressed? I mean, he's pressing all the top guys in the 135-pound weight division. He's pressing every single one of those guys. Lomachenko. He called him Nomachenko. Nobody can't say that he has not called these fighters out, but for some reason he's getting iced out, and it's looking bad, especially for the WBC or some of these other belt sanctionings because they're not forcing these fights to happen. Why not have champion fight champion? Let Devin Haney get a chance of trying to be undisputed. I don't even think that Tank Davis has not called out some of these big fighters as much as Devin Haney has. You probably hear something here and there, but it has not been more consistent than Devin Haney. Devin Haney is the most consistent person that will call any top dog out back to back to back. Nobody has wanted to face him. This is a great opportunity. Even for Kambosos, I think he's missing it. I think he's blowing it. I think you can go and fight Lomachenko, but man, that'd be an okay fight. It'd be what I call an okay big fight. It's not pay-per-view worthy, I don't think. I don't think it could. They couldn't put that fight on pay-per-view. I don't think it'd do the same type of numbers that a Devin Haney and a Kambosos would do. I think that especially with the Kambosos, he's new to the limelight and all that good stuff, and that's cool. But Devin Haney is the bigger name to me, and especially in the States, or what he's supposed to be the bigger name in the States. And George Kambosos is new to the States. But that don't mean that I'm saying that George Kambosos is a bad fighter, but I think that George Kambosos is blowing a big chance. It's almost the equivalent of Isaac Cruz taking a chance on a short notice, like one of the most dangerous fighters in Tank Davis, and came out unscathed. Even though Tank Davis broke his hand or whatever, I still don't think he would have knocked him out. I think that Isaac Cruz showed that he belonged with the top dogs, and he proved that. So he got an opportunity, and he took the opportunity. And I think it's the same way for Kambosos. He's gonna miss it, and when he do, and if he get beat by Lomachenko, that's gonna be it. And Lomachenko gonna end him. That's just my opinion. I think Lomachenko will most likely probably beat him. And if he beat him bad and decisively, that's the end of George Kambosos. Like I say, all these other fighters they are new to the States, and the sport of boxing is bigger in the United States than anywhere on the planet. And London is like the second, like Europe is like the second. I mean, but other than that, man, I think that if he go in there, like I said, if Kambosos can't get it together and he go fight somebody other than Tank and he loses, that's it. Nobody's gonna care about him, never. But if he goes into a fight and actually beats Devin Haney, he's a megastar. If he actually can hang in there with Devin Haney, and even if he lose, he's still a big time star. He still have star power. He still have drawing power. You got, like, if I was Kambosos, I'd be looking at the business of boxing. I can go in here and lose. I can go in here and win, and I can still make way more money than fighting just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lomachenko is probably going to be the most likely fight, but I'm telling you, man, he think you're going to fight Lomachenko and beat Lomachenko. Lomachenko, he's a great fighter. He's a really good fighter. I don't think he's better than Devin Haney or Tank Davis or even T.O. T.O. proved the reason why T.O. was great. I still think T.O. is great. He needed to do some work, but he's still great. But I think it's better for Devin Haney to go ahead and campaign, see what Josh Taylor does. If he dropped the belts, that means him and Regis Prograde would be automatic top dogs for those belts. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. That's going to conclude another episode of Big Bear Boxing Squad, episode number 37. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments below about this topic and all the other topics that I break up on my channel. If you want to see what I'm wearing, shoptachi.com. Follow me on all social media platforms. Links will be down in the description below. Just want to thank you guys like I do each and every single video. Without you guys, my channel wouldn't be what it is today. So thank you guys. Old subscribers, new subscribers, try to make sure you watch my videos through the duration so you can get the full breakdown of the content. Make sure you hit the notification bell, like button, and subscribe button. All those things helps the channel grow, and with growth, the conversation gets even bigger. Just want to thank you guys once again. That's going to cut it for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Big Bear Boxing Squad.